Hello guys and welcome to this lesson. In this lesson I want to talk about trends. So I spent a lot of time, actually more than I was expecting, doing some research, reading articles, and then like analyzing a bunch of different YouTube channels, and then I spot like some trends, something that a lot of really big channels were doing over and over and over again. So
with the thumbnails.
Yes, with the thumbnails. So I thought this must be working because everyone is doing it, and I'm going to share with you all these trends that I found.
So it's more than trends, it's also inspiration for our students who need to create their own thumbnails.
Yes,
all
exactly.
Right, sounds good. Let's jump into it.
Yeah, okay. So let's go to the next slide. And what I found out is that a lot of YouTubers are using doodles and also actually this silhouette around the subject. So
okay,
for
kind of
example,
like the outline, right?
Yes. So for example, if you see, this is Gary Vee, for those who don't know. A lot of people are using this white silhouette around the subject, and then these little doodles you see around the person.
Yep.
And this is a completely different channel, completely different topic, and they are using the same thing. So they have the silhouette. Actually, she has two, like a kind of like a shadow and the white silhouette, and then these little doodles.
And the doodles, for those of our students that might not know what doodles are, it's kind of like hand-drawn graphics illustration that looks hand-drawn anyways, and you can find them in CANVA easily.
Yes, you can do these kind of effects really easy in CANVA. CANVA Pro, actually, for the silhouette.
Okay, so that's doodles and silhouettes, outline, I like to call them also, around your photos. That's a nice, indeed, trend that we've been using as well on our channel.
I actually really like it because this adds personality and also like a fun touch to the playfulness.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think maybe this is working because people want to have fun when they watch a YouTube video.
What's next?
Yes, let's go to the next slide. And also, when I was doing my research about these YouTube thumbnails, I found out that a lot of YouTubers are using 6 universal human expressions. And these are the 6 I found. These are the 3 first.
Okay.
And so this is when you want to show your face in your YouTube thumbnails, and you don't know what kind of face to do. So these are the 6 facial expressions
sadness,
I want to share with you.
Surprise.
The first one is happiness, and you see like this is like really excited and a happy face.
Yeah, almost like too much.
Yes, and so happiness can be like smiling or
just ecstatic, like
and then we have like sad, and if you see like this face and then you read the title, it makes sense. Like no phone for 24 hours, sad face,
somebody taking away the phone.
Yes. And then surprise, like these people use a lot, and we use it also a lot.
I will try to replicate every face. So happiness. Okay, sad,
surprise.
Okay.
So yeah, the surprise face is the one that I saw more often on many, like across different channels.
Right.
Okay, the next slide are the 3 next universal human expressions.
Yep.
And this one is fear.
I like the fear one.
Yeah. This one is the best
that explains
example.
Why some people smile funny. They're just afraid.
Yes, exactly. I was like, why do they put this kind of face? And yeah, it's kind of like a fear, like scared. What are you going to say about me? What are you going to think about me?
So fear is one of the 6 expressions.
Yes. Okay. And then anger. So here we have, this is actually
from the movie, right?
Yes, but Will Smith, he has a channel, like really successful channel, and I took this one from his channel. Okay. So anger, like this one, or
11 million views. Well done, Will.
No, his channel is amazing. And then disgust, like you can see her here her face.
Yeah.
Like a disgusted face. I was also like, I didn't understand the faces a lot of YouTubers were doing.
Disgust is hard.
And yeah, it's disgust. So these are like 3 inspirational human expressions that you can use for your
Yep.
thumbnails.
6 actually. Not
Yes,
3.
6. Yeah, that's what I said.
No, you said 3.
Yes,
Anyway.
okay, so 6. And then next go to the next trend
Yep.
that I found.
Oh,
And this one
look
is
at
the
this guy.
finger pointing and arrows.
Yeah.
And this we use a lot
Yes.
also.
Yep.
Because like as you see, Ronnie, he took this photo of like fingers
Hey.
pointing, and we do this a lot because you can use it on so many different YouTube thumbnails.
Yep.
I actually saw that this girl, Sarah Peach, I don't know how her last name.
Sarah Peach.
Yes, she called herself like that because her last name is really difficult to pronounce.
Okay.
So it's like Sarah Peach. And she used this kind of like a pose
Yep.
a lot, like almost on every thumbnail, and the surprise face too. Like
Yep.
so, like this combo works a lot, like surprise face and
Yep.
pointy, like Ronnie. And then the arrows, like pointing at something that you are going to talk about in the
Yes.
video.
Yep.
So, for example, here,
Marcus Brownlee.
Marx.
Not Marx. Marcus.
Marcus.
Marcus Brownlee.
Yeah, his YouTube channel is amazing.
Yep.
So he's going to talk about this phone, Pixel 3 display problem, and he's pointing at this phone because he's going to talk about this.
Yep.
And in this YouTube channel thumbnail, she's going to talk about this
Kind of income and what it gets you.
yes, the
Lifestyle,
apartment that
yeah.
you can get in LA. So yeah, this is another idea of what you can include in your YouTube
Yeah,
thumbnails
pointing,
to get the
arrows.
attention of people.
All right. That's a good one.
Yes.
Yeah. What's next?
Next, I found that a lot
Mm.
of big channels are using thumbnails in order to create playlist consistency,
Right.
right? And I also find out because we were trying to replicate that on our channel,
Mm-hmm.
and we were using exactly the same thumbnail but just changing the number. But then after this research, I found out that yeah, you can change like almost everything in the thumbnail but keep something very consistent, but not always the same thumbnail.
Yeah.
So here, like you see, like the pictures in the background are completely different,
Yes.
and the only thing that stays consistent is this, like Will Smith the jump, and here YouTube originals.
Yeah, but also I guess the color correction of each frame, like
Yeah.
they look consistent. So that's also important. It's something more subtle on this series that you might not see or you might not mention.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
yeah,
So color correction, or like the preset that you
Filters,
use
yeah.
on your photos. And for example, another thing that I found in order to create consistency in your thumbnails is putting something on the left
left
like
side.
on the lateral
Yeah.
of the thumbnail. I've seen this a lot on different kind of channels in order to recreate this consistency across
Right.
different videos.
And this is yoga with Adrian.
We love Adrian.
Very good yoga channel.
So yeah, that's what I found out. I really like this one because we were trying to replicate it and we were kind of lost.
She does a great job at creating series, like
Yes.
30-day challenges, which like I guess the yoga channel kind of is very appropriate for that because people do yoga and they want to do kind of a series, like go through a cycle of kind of like a boot camp. So it's a very good idea.
Yeah, so I was really happy to find this trend and also learn by watching and analyzing different channels.
Right.
And you can see here also the same thing,
Other
like
examples.
other examples that they change the picture at the background
Yep.
and keep the same title. Like
I
building a
love
brand.
that you used only the channels that we like in
Yeah.
your presentation. That's really cool.
Yes, and they are doing amazing
Yeah.
work. And here also the weekly V playlist, they keep the same kind of like logo.
Yeah.
And yeah.
It's also good. I think it's a trend as well, like to develop a logo for a specific playlist or a specific show that you have.
Yeah,
And I
that's
know
true.
like I'm pushing that at Canva as well. Like we have Sharing is Caring. I developed a little logo for Sharing is Caring. We have the other playlist like One for All. And we really want to have this branding for your show. If you are serious about getting into YouTube and video production, that might be a good idea to think in terms of shows and to try to brand your different shows differently so they have a different look and feel. So people can clearly distinguish, oh, this is the Weekly V, or oh, this is Sharing is Caring with Ronnie.
Yeah. Yeah, because sometimes you upload like different kind of videos, like maybe one is about the playlist, like the Weekly V, and then you upload a tutorial, and then you upload a vlog video. But like these three videos have different thumbnails, and when you are going to put your videos from the playlist in the playlist, they need to be consistent one, like across all the videos.
Agreed.
Okay, next. I found out this trend, a lot of channels, like maybe all the channels I saw were using this split image trend, I will say. And I also found out after like analyzing all these different thumbnails that they have like different ways to use this split image.
Okay.
So one way is like before and after, like I've seen like videos like this on YouTube like a lot.
Okay.
And I'm sure you too, like before and after.
When we are not working, we don't watch the same kind of things.
Well, at least on my YouTube channel, like on the feed, I see a lot of before and after.
Yes.
Because I like to watch like photography videos, and I see a lot of before and after. Like for example, here she is like how to look good on Instagram photos. Okay. So here's like a boring photo, and this is like a more
after
fashion
watching the
stylish.
video, you get more insights on how to do it right. Yep. Okay.
So this is like a before and after style of YouTube thumbnail. And then we have the versus.
Yes.
Like and then you see like you have more explanation in the title, like expectations versus reality.
Yes.
And then you have like here both photos.
Okay.
And I've seen this a lot. And then we have like the two subjects and two scenes. So the two subjects is like, for example, an interview, or like, for example, here we are teaching like two people in the same video, and they split the image like using different colors, or maybe like two photos of the two people, one next to the other. I saw this a lot. And then the two scenes, I think like they were using like two different snapshots. How do you say, like two different scenes of the video?
Frames
of the video. So like that you have an idea of what you are going to watch in the video, like a little storytelling in two images.
Kind of making of.
So two scenes in one thumbnail. Okay. So I saw this a lot and I really liked it, and I think I'm going to implement it more often on our YouTube channels.
What's next?
And this one is the hottest trend, and I saw it like so many times, and I really like it, and I'm also going to implement it more. And this is the subjects in front of text. So for example, here, if you pay attention, Will Smith is in front of the Dubai text. Like you can see that he's in front of the B, the U, you see his ear,
big ears,
the both one ear, and the how do you call this, the skis. They are in front of the text, and sometimes can be like really subtle, like parts of the body, but they are there, and it has like a 3D effect, and I love this.
Dimension, like depth in your
in your YouTube thumbnail, or like any thumbnail. I'm just saying YouTube because I did this analysis on YouTube, but it can be any thumbnail. And here she's also on top of this kind of like banner she drew, so we can see that her head is in front of this text. And I have a couple of more examples here. So this one I have like three, because I want to show like three different kinds of like subject in front of the text. Like for example, this one they are covering like almost 50% of the text.
But you can still read
But
it.
you can still read the text
Yes.
because the text is huge.
Yes.
So the brain like automatically tells you like it says mentors.
Yes.
So yeah, you can cover maybe almost 50% of the text
Right.
if you can read the word
Yes.
behind it. And then here he's only like covering one word
One letter.
or one letter of the like three
Mhm.
words. And then here we have like something more subtle, as I
Yes.
was just saying. It's just like little finger, but
That's actually a cool technique. Yeah.
yes, because like even if it's really subtle, like just one finger or one ear,
Yeah.
it has like a cool effect, like 3D effect.
Yeah.
So I really like that. And then this is like also something that I saw in so many different channels.
Right.
The text with border.
Yeah. Outline.
Outline.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So text with outline. So I saw this one in this Vanessa Liu, I think, channel, and Gary V, and so many other channels I saw it.
Right.
And this actually helps you pop your text.
Yes.
And I also saw in, I think in this video of Vanessa, that she tries to put only 4 words
Per title.
per title,
Yeah.
or
Per thumbnail. Yeah.
per thumbnail, because like this you can stretch your text even
Make it bigger.
make it bigger on
Right.
your thumbnail.
Okay.
So that's it about the text with outline.
Yep.
And then I also saw that a lot of
Yes.
thumbnails had the blocks behind the text.
Yes.
Like for example, here she has this black rectangle behind the text, so it pops more.
Yeah.
Here it's the opposite, white and dark text.
It's all about contrast.
Yes, so in order to find contrast for the text to pop more.
Yep.
And these are all the channels that I analyzed in order to bring you all these ideas and inspirations. So if you want, you can take a screenshot and then try to find them on YouTube, so you can also analyze their YouTube thumbnails.
All right.
And now we are in our last slide of this lesson, and here I have some recommended fonts, which are Beva's new, or
I think it's pronounced Neue.
Neue, and we have Oswald, Poppins, and Montserrat. So these 4 fonts, I'm recommending these fonts because they are really big, really bold, and you can use them on your thumbnail and stretch them really big if you use like around 4 words per thumbnail.
Okay.
And they will be really easy to read if you have like a really small thumbnail.
Do you recommend to use them in all caps?
Yes, I will say yes,
Okay.
because that will be easier for people to read even if your thumbnail is really small.
Okay, well, thank you, Diana. These were very cool tips, very interesting trends, and I hope that it will give you some inspiration for creating your thumbnails. In the next lecture, I will be talking about thumbnails strategy. So I'll see you there.